again, friends. Wow. The lighting is just so poor in here. I can't really help it. So it is what it is. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a grocery haul. This is from Walmart. I have to talk first. So when the whole coronavirus pandemic began, before it even started where people were like freaking out, I was like reading a lot about it and doing a little research and thought, crap's gonna get crazy. I'm gonna go to the store, I'm gonna really stock up and get like things that we really like and some shelf stable things as well, because I just knew that soon it would be a pandemic. And I was right, which is good. Well, bad. Not good that it's happening, good that I took the time to research and know that it was going to happen prior. Since then, I've kind of done a thing where I switched from buying necessities and a little extra, like some fun stuff, some things to sit in the pantry or freezer if they were on sale, because I do like grocery shopping, to buying everything. And I think that's evident in the fact that I had gone from, we'll say like around $250 to $300 a month to around $450, $500 a month with groceries. There are a few reasons this happened. One, I'm just shopping more and buying more, and I have a lot of stuff here already. Two, the prices have inflated so much because of a meat shortage and everything else that has made it more difficult to purchase groceries at a regular price, or it makes it more difficult to purchase the off-brand, which I typically would, because those are gone and I have to buy like the name brand of something if I want it. So this is what I'm saying. Today I did a shop and it was only things that I needed. There were two things that I wanted and I have a plan for, so they're not like unnecessary, but I didn't have to get them. Everything else are things that I have plans for, mostly fresh food or bread in one case, and I have a plan. So I went to Walmart and I spent $41.76, and that's the most normal haul I've done in a while. So I have decided that I'm going to do a low buy July. My Trader Joe's haul, I knew that I was purchasing that with the intent to use most of it in July. So $100 of that already went to that budget. But besides that, in July, I plan on giving a go at the $20 a week budget for groceries. I'll be talking a little bit more about my plan for that next week when I do begin that. Kind of started a little early this week, but not really, because I had that big Trader Joe's haul. But yeah, my plan will be to use $20 a week to buy any like fresh foods, eggs, milk, things like that that we need. But for the most part, I'm going to be pulling from our freezers, pantry, and refrigerator if there's anything in there. So yeah, just a heads up. But again, I'll talk more about that next week once I show you my plan. I'll try to show you what's in my freezer and all that stuff that I can to get this started. And yeah, so if you're interested in things like that, which I think a lot of you are, some of my most viewed videos are when I talk about low buys or no buys, and that is some of my favorite content as well. I will have more information on that. So getting into what I actually purchased. So I'm making breakfast sandwiches for the week. So I bought 2 things of bagel thins. I need 12 of them. It's Monday right now and I'm making them for Tuesday through Sunday. So I need 12 of them. There is 16 here, I think. So I'll have some left over in case we want to do sandwiches or whatever we feel like doing, or I can just use them next week. But I'm doing that with more eggs. I've been buying cage-free. They taste better, way better. So this is an 18 pack. You can get a 24 pack at Sam's Club for $3.99 or $3.98. An 18 pack at Walmart is $3.60. So still good price. It's not a bad price at all. But I will next week need to go to Sam's Club to get eggs and lettuce, and hopefully that's it. I can't buy a lot at Sam's Club with $20, so it's got to be just a few things like that. And then I got some of the fully cooked bacon. This is just an easy way, and actually I prefer the really thin bacon on my sandwiches, so I'm going to do that on some of the breakfast sandwiches. And I got sausage. I want to make really, really thin sausage patties that will work on the bagel without it being too thick and overwhelming and way too much fat and calories. We'll see how that works, but I plan on like rolling it out on like with like a rolling pin and seeing how thin I can get it and then cooking it up. So that's something I'm giving a try. I'll probably try to record the process of my breakfast sandwiches. If not today, then next time I do them. So there's that. Let's see. That's all the meat and bread and stuff that I got. As far as veggies go, I got lettuce and stuff from Trader Joe's, but I needed one more thing for another meal this week, so I grabbed the chopped romaine mix. This is my favorite at Walmart. Happens to mostly be sold out. I just happened to find this one like in the very back. When it looked like everything was sold out, there was one left, so I got this one. Only other veggie I grabbed was a cucumber. I have a lot of frozen veggies, so we'll use those up. Yeah. And then for fruits, I grabbed 1 lime and 1 lemon. That is in case I cook with something and I need a splash of lime or lemon. I have it, or I will add it to water or some sort of beverage if I need to. And then cherry tomatoes. This is technically a fruit, right? Yeah. I love the cherub ones. They're smaller, they're a little more crisp, does that make sense? And they're very sweet. So I got the big one of them. It's like $4.48 for this big guy, but we will use it all. We do like cherry or grape tomatoes. I think they're grape tomatoes. Anyway, we like them a lot. Grabbed a few pounds of red seedless grapes, 1 pound of strawberries, and like, what is this? 8 bananas. These are for use right now. These are for a little later because they're more green, and anything we have left over, I may try to make some sort of muffin or something for snacks or breakfast or something like that. So then the last things are shelf-stable things. I got the Aunt Jemima original light syrup. That's because we are doing like a caloric deficit type of diet plan right now. So I have some pancake waffle mix in the pantry that I want to make some on the weekend. I've really been craving waffles, so I got this to go on that, and we have regular syrup. So Clara can use the regular syrup if we give her any, and Brett can if he wants to, but I will just use this one. I really want chocolate chips in my waffles, so I got the Lily's Less Sugar Sweet Life. These are semi-sweet baking chips, and they have no sugar added. They're sweetened with stevia. These are kind of expensive. I wouldn't use them for like making cookies or something like that probably, but on top of something or just sprinkled on waffles or pancakes, I think this is a good alternative to a bunch of chocolate. And then the sugar-free vanilla, this is the Great Value one. I made a really good cake that's like hard to explain. It's a poke hole cake, but the cake I made, instead of using eggs and oil, I used a can of sparkling water, and it worked really, really, really well, and it was really moist. But to make it go even further, I poked holes in it with a chopstick, and then I poured over a thing of sugar-free vanilla pudding, and I saved like a half cup of it at the end, and then I mixed in like half a container of fat-free Cool Whip, and that was like the icing on top. Really, really good. And if you are like watching your calories, trying not to eat as much sugar, something like that, it still has sweeteners. It's not like a clean product by any means, a clean recipe, but it is very tasty and around 100 calories for a slice. So very good. But that is everything that we purchased today. It was just me. I was the only one who did it. I don't have anything to link, but I will talk to you more soon, next week, probably, about my low by July. If you want to join in with me, please do. We probably all have tons of stuff in our pantry that we can use. And while I'm not going to like clear it out totally because there could be a second wave of coronavirus, I think that there are a lot of things that I can clear out and feel very good about. So, with that being said, if you want to find me on the internet, I'm at The Pretty Plus on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. And as always, you can find me on theprettyplus.com, which is my blog. And I'll see you later. Bye, guys.